Alright, we're gonna jump gears into Asian fuckboys giving their funny stories being fuckboys.
Here we go.
All right, welcome back to the Controvert podcast. My name is Panda. I'm your host, and then this is Sebastian. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hey everyone, my name is Sebastian Ye. I am a dating and pickup coach. I've been doing pickup for 10 years, and I've been coaching professionally for 4 years.
Man, you have like the same intro every time for all these videos that I've had you on. You're like so consistent.
Yeah, straight to the point, no fluff.
Yeah, bro. All right. So when I first met you, dude, you said some funny ass shit, like your funniest dating story. And I was like, yo, I gotta have this guy on the podcast. So today we're gonna talk about like that story. I think my story is probably not as funny as yours, but we should talk about that, dude. Let's go ahead and just start based off that, bro. How about give some backstory about, maybe for people who haven't watched the other videos,
Sure.
like your experience dating, not in America, but globally.
Overseas? Yeah. I preferably to date overseas because the women, they're a lot more feminine, a lot more traditional. They're basically, to sum it all up, they don't have hoe tendencies, so
Okay.
That's why I prefer to date women overseas.
All right. So what's up with the story of yours? Like, let's share this shit again.
I know which story you're talking about because everybody asks me about this story when I bring it up. So I was in South America, specifically Brazil. Well, I'm not gonna say which part of Brazil, but I was in Brazil, and
wait, hold on. I just want to say, dude, this motherfucker showed up. Like the first time I met this guy, he was like drunk as shit. He just like shows up and he goes like, "Yeah, I've had like blah blah blah," and he tells me the story. I'm like, "What the fuck? This guy is crazy." All right, go ahead with the story, bro.
So the reason this story gets brought up a lot is because people will ask me like, "Oh, you're a dating coach or pickup coach. Like, tell me a little bit about your successes." And I just, automatically just talk about my most recent success, right? I'm not going to go through my whole track record, life story, right? I'm just going to keep it concise. Like I say, I don't like the fluff. Just keep it concise. And I told our host here, Panda, when I first met him, I was like, oh, yeah, recently I had 3 girlfriends in Brazil. I had a harem. And he just looked at me. Well, he kind of looked at me with disbelief because I was kind of drunk when I met you. I was a little bit drunk, so maybe he was thinking like, "Yo, this dude, he talking out of his ass, right? Like, who the hell is this guy?"
No, I was thinking this. I was like, okay, 3 girlfriends. I don't think they're all girlfriends, right? I was like, did you actually make it official with all of them?
Yeah. So I showed him. I was like. So I assume like, oh, this guy, he don't believe me. So I pull out my phone, right? And I show him my girls. You know how, for those of you that have an iPhone, on iPhone, the lock screen, you can have multiple wallpapers. I had one wallpaper for each of my girlfriends. My first lock screen, one girlfriend, swipe next. Lock screen with another girlfriend, swipe next. My third girlfriend.
Do you still have that lock screen? Can we show the camera?
I don't have the lock screen, but I have it screenshotted. So later I could show the audience.
We can put it on screen later.
Yeah, I'll put it on screen later. I'll send it to you later. Later, just for reference. So yeah, and people always ask me like, "Yo, how do you pull that off? Like, how do you do it?" I'm like, listen, first of all, if you're gonna do it, it's a massive headache. Okay. It's having 3 girls all at once. Oh my god, it is a headache, man. It is a headache. I'll say this. I probably won't ever do that again for a very, very long time. Okay. Number 1, girlfriends are expensive, man. I'm just gonna say
so
that.
You pay for them?
Well, they live with me, right?
Wait. All of them be living like
under one roof? Yeah, I had them all on one roof at one point.
Wait, okay,
Yeah.
wait. So you had 3, just at the same time?
Yeah, literally.
Wait,
literally.
Like you guys would have foursomes?
Yeah, literally.
Wait, this is not the same story we were talking about. Wait, I thought this was
what do you mean?
another story where it was like you switched girlfriends and they all didn't know about each other.
Oh no! All of my girlfriends always know about each other. Always. They always know about each other.
Fuck?
Yeah, let me tell you why. I don't cheat. Let me tell you why I don't cheat. Because I'm too fucking lazy to cheat. So what I do, this is what I do. I tell I take my girl on a date, okay?
Yeah.
After the first,
That's
as soon
wild.
as the date is over, this is what I tell them verbatim, word for word. Okay.
Okay.
I tell them, let's say her name is, I'm gonna use a generic name, Brittany. Okay, whatever.
Brittany.
I say, hey, Brittany, I think you're amazing. I think we had a great time. I can definitely see us having something, but I want you to know, I'm also gonna be seeing other women. Are you okay with that? And if you are okay with that, don't ask me questions you don't want to know the answers to. If you ever ask me, hey, are you hooking up with XYZ girl? And if I am, I'm going to say, yes, I'm hooking up with her. So if you're okay with that, then yeah, I'd love to make it all work.
Okay.
Okay?
But don't you feel like it's a lot harder to do that in America?
Oh, yeah, that's why I said overseas.
That's what you're doing overseas.
Yeah,
Okay.
in America, you can do that, but you better be rich. You better be rich.
That's
Okay.
still a really hard chance because
Yeah.
America's teaching is like, okay, we're equal, and so you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
modern women start to like grow from that. You know,
yeah.
that's how they resurface from this.
Yeah.
But then like in like other parts, like maybe third world countries, it would be
Yeah.
like it's so easy because they
Some
still have
parts,
that
some parts.
traditional
Yeah.
mindset.
Yes.
And it's like a
Yes.
checklist. Okay, this guy has status, so you
Yeah.
know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
like that works for me.
You know, and
as long as he pays.
Here's the thing. Women have a bone to pick with me on this particular situation, right? They're
Modern
like,
women?
just
American
women
women?
in general.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh, you're asking a lot of traditional women. That means you should be a traditional man. I'm like, excuse me, lady, have you studied history for the past, like, however many thousand years?
But traditional men do that. You know, like
Lords,
traditional-
yeah, lords, emperors,
Kings.
conquerors, kings. Like, I'm not saying I am, right? But it's very common during those times, a man of like fairly high status to do so.
Yeah.
Why? Because he wants to expand his empire.
True.
Right? It's the most efficient
So
way
that's
to do
still
so.
traditional.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't get women. I had to get that off my chest. Okay. So yeah, I had these 3 girls. Let me tell you why it was such a headache. Okay. Because number one, you have to have a dominant frame. Okay. You have to have when a girl wants to nag or something, you have to put your foot down. You have to, because the moment you show any vulnerability in regards to the frame of the relationship, the other girls are gonna follow suit. Okay, if I'm arguing with one girl, she's nagging about me on why didn't you pour me a drink that night or whatever, anything trivial, right? And I don't stand my ground and I go, oh, I'm sorry, babe, I won't do that again. I'm sorry. What do you think the other 2 girls are gonna do? Right?
Dude, that is a lot.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
a lot of mental hurdles, right?
well, it's not just mental hurdles. It's maintaining a strong masculine frame. I have to. I can't let them run me over. Because women, they're vicious, like I said. They'll run you over if you're not careful. So after a while, I'm just like, oh, this is exhausting. Like, I'm going to just downsize, I'm going to just downsize to one girl.
So you only have like one girlfriend right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just too much, man. It's too much.
But you still can pimp on other girls like with your current girlfriend? Like
If I wanted to, I could. But it would be more of like a short-term thing. For example, I'm with my main girl right now. If I was to see another girl, the second girl would just be a short-term thing, like a one-night stand, like a threesome fling or whatever, like very short, because I'm telling you, managing that many women, oh my God, it's a headache. It's expensive. It's a headache. I wouldn't recommend it for the week.
All right. Okay. So like we talked about like how, I would say that is more so a traditional relationship.
Right.
A super traditional, like when it was very accepted like centuries ago.
Correct.
But like, what is like the most fucked up thing like as a fuckboy that you did?
Oh, fucked up
Like
thing?
because I would say that is more like
Man,
kind of accepted if it's like kind of open.
well, here's the thing. I myself, I was never able to connect with like fuckboy game.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer in gentleman game.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I believe. Here's the thing with gentleman game. I believe that is the highest form of masculinity, right? Being a gentleman. What that means to me is I'm able to treat the girl right without giving up anything in return, right? I'm not giving up my masculinity. I'm not giving up my value as a man. I'm not sacrificing my morality or integrity. Just like the simps, right? They'll sacrifice their morals and integrity for women. I don't do
they're
that.
not gentlemen. They're
Yeah,
just simps.
yeah, they're just simps. You know,
Peasants.
so I'm a firm believer in gentleman game. I don't. That's why I said I don't lie. I don't cheat simply because I'm too fucking lazy. So I just thought, you know what? Let me just be a gentleman about it then. You know, I'll be honest up front. You want to complain about it? Yo, girl, I already told you. This is how it's gonna go down.
Wait, so you never had like a really fuckboy story?
I did when I was
like,
younger, when I first started. Yeah.
For example, like you made out with one chick one night,
Right.
and then within like a few hours, you made out with another.
chick.
And then,
Oh, of course I've had those. But those were during like my younger years. I would say the most fucked up thing I did. Oh man, I feel so bad for this girl, even until this day. So I used to work. Okay, no, I need to be careful what I say. I need to be careful what I say.
bro, I'm just thinking about this story for me too. I don't even know if I can reveal mine.
Okay. Okay. I'll say this. I used to work in nightlife. By trade, I was a bartender. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of my coworkers, she had a crush on me, and I knew she kind of had a crush on me. She would always flirt with me and everything, and I liked her too. Okay. I thought she was super cute. We would flirt back and forth. I took her out a couple times, but the fuckboy in me, oh man, I feel so bad for this girl. I remember we were at my apartment, and she was on my bed. She was literally sitting. We didn't do anything. We didn't hook up, okay? But she was on my bed, and she was like on her phone, you know, doing something, playing with her phone or whatever. And I remember that her friends are really, really hot. Hotter than her. She's already cute, okay? I would say she's like 7.5, 8 out of 10. You know, she's really cute, really good looking. Her friends were all 9s, okay? All 9s and 10s. Like, these girls were like ballerina dancers, pro dancers, like some of them were models, like professional models. So you know what I did? I feel so bad for this girl. I said, Amy, let's call her Amy. I looked at her and I said, hey, Amy, I want to tell you something. She's like, yeah, what is it, Sebastian? While she's sitting on my bed, right? And I just said, Amy, you have no idea how happy I am meeting you because I'm so glad to have a friend like you.
So you friend zoned her like that after you smashed?
No, we didn't smash. We didn't smash.
Okay.
She was on my bed. Okay. She was just playing with her phone.
Like
we didn't smash.
Before you guys are about to smash. Holy fuck. I think I've done something similar, dude. I'm going like, yeah, it's good that we're just friends.
So the reason why reason why I friend zoned her is because I wanted to hit on her friends, because I know logically the moment I hook up with her, I'm unable to hook up with her friends. Yeah.
But you still hooked up with her?
No, I didn't hook up with her.
Oh,
I hooked up with her friends.
Oh shit.
I did end up hooking up with her friends.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was I feel so bad for the girl until this day, because I probably could have had something serious with her.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, man, her friends are so much hotter. Like I gotta make a move on the friends.
Dude, I think as guys we all have thought about shit like that. We're like, oh, we can't like get at this girl because her friend's hotter.
I feel like an idiot though, and I'll openly admit this, right? Like I feel stupid for doing so. I'll admit it.
Amy was chill or what?
Huh?
Like she would have been a good match or what?
Yeah, 100%. She would have been a good match. Yeah, 100%.
She just didn't have those looks, right?
Her friends were simply just hotter. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's dumb of me, right? I'll admit it. That was dumb of me. So
Damn,
that's on me. Yeah. But that was such a fuckboy move. I friend zoned her just to get with her friends. Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know if I could talk about mine. I mean, mine is... I mean, it makes me look like such a piece of shit compared to you because it's like...
Worse than...
No, it's just like typical fuckboy shit, you know?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I don't know if it's like necessarily anything crazy.
Okay.
But
Go for it.
Like
man.
you know, like
make me look good. Make me look
dude,
good.
like that's the thing. Like I put myself next to you now. Like all the girls are like, oh, at least Sebastian's honest, and Panda's like a piece of shit, like a lying piece of shit, motherfucker. But okay, this was my past, so I think it's okay to talk about.
Of course. Yeah.
So,
we all make mistakes.
yeah, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. It was just like the fucking experience. The experience to become a better person. Okay?
There we go.
All right. Okay. So I think what happened was back then when I went to Taiwan, okay, I was like, holy shit, dude. Taiwan, hotter girls, my opinion, right? More my type, okay? Like Sebastian,
I agree too. I
you
agree too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hotter girls, they're more feminine.
Mm-hmm.
They're more nice.
Yeah.
They're so like nurturing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And when it comes to like money, you don't need to pay for them. Like they would just like pay.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
away.
And to them, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just be like, they just whip it out.
Yeah. They're just chill. They're super
straight
chill.
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I don't have to like worry about like, okay, like I'm waiting or whatever, you know? So it got to a point where I was just like, fuck, it's like a candy store in here. And I was just like, God damn. And then I was just, dude, I was such a piece of shit where I would just like even tell girls like after hooking up with them, maybe like hooking up for weeks at a time, I would tell them that I love them. And I would be telling like multiple girls that I love them, bro. That's how much of a piece of shit I was, bro. So then
Continue. Make me look good. Continue.
I don't even know if I should be, like your reaction makes me not even want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I got another story.
The thing is that I actually felt like love for these girls.
Man, yo, if I were you, I would have just
you
had
know?
multiple wives right then and there.
I mean,
bro.
you felt that too. Like you probably said the same. Like you love them.
To all my girls.
right?
Yeah. To my girls.
I actually was like, dude, these girls are so good to a point where I actually feel like I love them.
Yeah.
But they didn't know about each other. That was the difference.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't know about each other, and then I was telling multiple girls that I love them, and then it got to a point where like these girls they like to go to the club, right?
Right.
That's the only thing that why I probably didn't want to cuff them up is because they were like club rats.
Yo, listen, man. Just use my technique, man. Next thing you know, you're gonna have 3-4 wives, and you're gonna be complaining to me. Yo,
No,
Sebastian, man.
That's the thing. You have these Hispanic girls, right? Latinos.
Yeah.
They're more open.
Yeah.
Their culture is more like, oh, you
Yo,
know,
listen, you'd be surprised. Because I done this with like Eastern European girls.
But you never done it with Asian girls.
I've never done it. Yeah, that's true.
Dude,
Yeah,
like
no.
look at I fucking want to test any guy out there
Yeah.
who's like
You know-
hella playboy, hella successful. They probably don't have multiple wives.
You know,
like Asian wives.
You know, I'm glad you brought this up. So the one Asian girl I did, the half Asian girl, okay, half Korean girl. I told her, you know, my usual thing, like, hey, is it okay if I see other girls? She
Yeah.
says, yes, you can, but I never want to meet them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think maybe that Asian side of her was like, oh no,
Okay.
I'm with it, but I'm not, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know that's interesting because like Asian girls have said that to me too. Actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
they have said
Okay.
like just don't tell me about it. If you hook up with them, just don't tell me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Damn.
think I had the availability to do that.
Got
It was
it,
just
got it,
like
got
I
it.
just never was like super open about it, and they didn't live under one household like your ass. That's like I don't know. I mean, leave a comment below if you think like my scenario is worse or his, like
Yeah,
Sebastian
yeah.
or Panda's. Make a vote. All right. But anyways, getting back to the story, they would see each other. I mean, not see each other. They would all be at the club at one time, and then
damn.
it would be like we all went to the same club because I met all these girls at that same club.
Oh damn.
And I'm not gonna say which club it was.
No, you don't gotta
But
say
this
that.
club, I brought so many girls back one night stands, and then like they're regulars there.
Have they ever eyeballed you? Like, yo, what is this? Why is he with that chick?
That's the fucking thing, dude. Like, okay, it got to a point where it was so out of hand.
Yeah.
Every time I went to that club, I would literally, whenever I see one girl that I'm like talking to,
Yeah.
I would hide in a corner, and then I would make out with that one chick. I would. Oh my god, girls watching this, they're like, "Wow, these guys are pieces of shits," because they're laughing at this.
Listen.
But okay, it was so bad. Like you can think of me as a piece of shit. I don't care. But that was like the old me. Okay, it got to a point where it's like, I would make out with one in one corner. I'd go back to the center. I'd see another one, and then I'd be like, "Oh, come with me." And then I'd make out with another one in another corner, or I'd take her to the bathroom, make out. Bro, at one time, I kid you not, bro, there were 5 girls at the same time at that one club, and literally, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of
Bro,
here.
that's when you gotta strategize. You gotta strategize like, man.
I told my little sis, I was like, hey, we gotta go a different
Your
club.
little sister was with you?
Yeah, my little sis was like, she knew how fuckboy I was, and she was like, she just laughs at it. She's just like, oh dude, you're so fuckboy. Like, dude, this, she's like getting a kick at all the drama. And I'm like, fuck, dude, we gotta get out of here. And I just went to the club next door, and I was like, hiding. I took like my favorite one. I just took her. I was like, hey, let's go to the other club. Yeah. And then fuck, it was so fuckboy, dude. I just went to the other club. We were just partying there.
Yeah.
I think one of the girls went to that club because it's so close.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I think I got caught. I can't remember, but I think I got caught.
Damn.
It was fucked.
See, that's what I mean, man. I'm too lazy to cheat.
Yeah, like
cheating.
cheating.
It's too much work.
It's not necessarily because they were not my girlfriends.
That's true. That's not officially.
Yeah. I never asked them, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
I explicitly told them, yeah, we are just in the talking stage.
Right.
They're not really familiar with that. Like,
I think
Americans. Only Americans have that shit.
Like
that
modern
stage,
Western
situationship shit.
Correct.
So I explained to them, and I was like, well, if we're together, I would ask you to be my girlfriend.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. So I did tell them, yeah, we're not exclusive. So, but I didn't tell them, hey, I have other girls.
Yo, it's funny that you did that with the Taiwanese girls, because out of all the girls that I know of, Taiwanese girls are the most chill.
Really?
Yeah, like Chinese girls are kind of crazy sometimes, like if they're from like Hong Kong or something, or if you look at Latinas, they could get out of hand. Russian girl, Russians might kill you in your sleep.
I've seen Hong Kong, China girls like slapping their fucking boyfriend.
Yeah. So it's like Taiwan girls in comparison are like very, very chill.
They're chill, yeah.
Compared, but I'm saying in comparison to.
They wouldn't be okay with.
Yeah, they're not
shit.
okay with it, but they're not gonna.
Other girls, they'd be like, nah.
Yeah.
Well, I do think that it is getting more prominent. Like the whole hookup culture, it's getting more prominent in Taiwan. Slowly.
Yeah.
I can't say the same in China. I don't know. My dating experience is very limited there. Right. But I think you probably have experience in Korea, right?
No. So I have one of my students. He went to Taiwan literally. So he's in the military. So he's always traveling. He was supposed to be stationed in South Korea, and he was on his way to South Korea, and it was a 2-stop flight. So the stop was in Taiwan. The moment he arrived in Taiwan, the pandemic was announced. So he was stuck in Taiwan for that whole time. He was stuck there for like a year or so, and he was stuck there at the best time possible. So it was during the pandemic. A bunch of foreigners flew in, and they also can't leave. So he was hooking up with Taiwanese girls, with Eastern European girls, Western European girls.
The whole foreign wave.
Yeah, the whole foreign wave. Some Latinas.
I was part of that too.
Oh, you were part of that?
Yeah,
so you know what's up.
Dude, that shit was crazy. Like now Taiwan doesn't party as hard as
Yeah. So he told me, I'm not going to say, I'll just call him Tom.
That's when I turned into a piece of shit, because everything was like fucking crazy. I was like, oh shit.
The way Tom explained it to me was fucking insane. He told me he quadrupled his body count. Quadrupled.
Dude, no.
Quadrupled.
Mine was double, but mine was already pretty high.
Yeah.
Already.
So this guy, let me tell you about Tom. He's 6 foot tall. He's shredded like a motherfucker. Now he's a professional model.
Quadruple from like where to where?
Let's just say
like he had 4 to 16.
Let's say he already had double digits and he quadrupled.
Holy
yeah.
So, no way, bro.
Yeah. So on the low end, it'd be like 10, right? Double digits 10. So if he quadrupled, it'd be up to 40.
Oh, right? You said double. Oh,
double digit.
I don't know why I read it as a triple digit.
Yeah. So double digit and a quadruple.
Okay, so now he's probably from like 20 to like.
I'm not gonna say the number. I'm not gonna say the number. But he told, and I was like in Taiwan, because I'm not too familiar. Even though I'm Taiwanese, I've only visited twice, and I don't. The last time well, we'll talk about this later. But yeah, when he told me, I was like, God damn, yo, maybe I should consider going back to Taiwan.
Dude, you gotta up your game in that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You gotta get some fob girls, bro.
Yeah, it was wild, man. And he's Korean too. So like,
he's Korean?
like Taiwanese girls have a huge Korean fetish.
Yeah, they
huge Korean
They do.
fetish. Yeah, so he was just dominating out there. There was no competition. It was wild, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah. Speaking of Taiwan, I had such a positive experience. Well, I didn't date a Taiwanese girl. I dated a Russian girl out there.
In Taiwan.
Yeah, in Taiwan.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because
Why
Russian.
don't you date like Asian girls out there?
Well, that was the first one that pulled up. Yeah, the first one that was down. yeah, she was down. So I was, and we were on a date together. I took her to an arcade. No, I took her for curry and then like Japanese curry, and then we went to arcade later. So I'm holding hands with her. We're walking to the arcade, and she goes, "Oh, that's me." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like,
She's a model?
"Yeah,
Oh shit.
I'll show you later."
All right.
Her billboard of her.
What
like
the
a massive,
fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like yeah, and then there was like a what is it? Like a screen, like a huge display screen that was playing a commercial. It was her fucking commercial.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
she's
show you
balling.
later.
She's balling.
Yeah. No,
Damn.
she was like the stereotypical hot Russian girl.
Fuck.
Yeah. I went on a date with her and I was confused. I was like, what are you doing out here in Taiwan? She's like, I love Taiwan. She's like, I went to Korea, I went to Japan. She's like, I didn't like Japan at all. I'm like, why not? She's like, yeah, Japanese people, they're very polite, but I feel like they're very fake.
It's fake, yeah.
That's what she told me. No disrespect.
Fake
Again,
polite.
this is what she told me. I don't know, right?
Or it's probably not fake, but it's just like very surface level.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
That way
correct,
you can't
correct.
get deep with anyone.
Yeah, correct. And she was just like, yeah, I love Taiwan. I'm like, oh, what you think about the guys here? She's like, so you're Taiwanese? I'm like, yeah, I'm Taiwanese. She's like, yeah, so far so good. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Damn.
But you're ABC though.
Yeah, I'm ABC.
That doesn't count.
Yeah. Hey, but she don't need to know that. She don't need to know that. She don't need to know. She don't need to know.
Holy fuck. Okay. I have another question.
Yeah, go for it.
I know we talked about like our most fuckboy experience, but what about as a fuckboy, right?
Yeah.
Or emerging fuckboy?
Okay.
What was like the craziest experience to pull a girl that you didn't think you can?
All right. Okay.
Do you want me to go first? Because you went first last
Okay,
time.
you go first.
Like, I don't know if you
I
can
got
think.
a pretty crazy one, so
Okay,
you go
okay.
first. You go first.
So, I don't know. Dude, your stories are way crazier than mine. I don't know. Okay, so I was at a wedding one time. This girl's like way older than me, and then she's like kind of like a big sister, right?
Okay.
She's like my big sister's sister.
Okay.
So then I didn't think anything was going to happen, especially like it was like one of those weddings where it's just like super pure, super natural, and then just like not like some ratchet shit.
Right. Like
Okay.
a real wedding. Yeah.
Like a real,
Right.
yeah, like picturesque movie romantic wedding.
Got it.
And then so when we were talking, like we would just talk like in group settings, and then she would kind of treat me like I'm a little boy. So I'm like, I don't have a chance with this chick. But then like all of a sudden, bro, like I'm like the whole day to the night, then like it starts switching a little bit, and I'm like, ooh, probably got a chance. So then like I start like eye fucking her, dude, because I see her kind of eye fucking me a little bit. I think the eye fucking works a lot.
Yeah, it can.
Okay, so I didn't think I had a chance still, but I was still like a little bit, maybe a little bit. So then I was eye fucking her. Then like she said some stuff like, oh, but you're pretty cute, and I was like, oh yeah, I mean, but you're cute too, or whatever.
Okay.
We just start fucking making out in front of everyone, and
At the wedding?
At the wedding, and then I thought I was slick, and then I was like turned like at this angle,
Okay.
like so that everyone was like back here,
Right.
and then we just like were turned like this.
Yeah.
So then like from their angle, maybe it might just look like we're talking, and then I was like making out like this, like vertically. And it wasn't like this. It wasn't like we were going like that. It was like
You trying to be slick. You trying to be slick.
I was trying to keep it vertical as much as possible.
Oh my
And then I
God.
was like, and then after we finished making out, I looked back. Everyone's like not looking. I was like, oh, I think I'm in the clear, for sure. And then like all of a sudden, everyone starts coming over and they're like, hey, Panda's drunk. he just made out with her, and then
Oh, damn.
they started taking her away as if like I was the villain.
Oh,
as if I did something
damn.
wrong. But then I was like, yo, she was the one kind of like I fucking me, dude. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, whatever. So then they take her in, and then the wedding's kind of dying down. She kind of knocks out on the couch, and I'm like, oh shit, I think my shit's over. And then this was a different country. I mean, a different state.
Yeah.
So then we all had like hotels.
Okay.
And I was like telling my homie, like we all went back to the hotel. And I was telling my homie, I was like, fuck, dude, I really want her, dude.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, fuck this shit. And then like I went out, and then I just tried to find my way back to, like, I was walking. It was like a bunch of villas.
Okay.
So I was walking. It was like kind of like a jungle. So this is where it gets fucking crazy.
Okay.
So I was just like drunk. I was just like walking around.
Yeah, drunk
and
walk.
finding my way around this fucking forest, dude. Because there's a bunch of villas.
You're right.
All right. And then literally there's like a sea, like the beach.
Okay.
And then I went like in a circle to find my way around.
Yeah.
And then to that place where the wedding banquet was happening. And it was like as if I was Jason Bourne. And I came out of the water, bro. And I actually didn't. It was my imagination. But like I came out. It was like as if I came out from the beach, right?
Okay.
Like, you know, in Jason Bourne where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
night scene, and then he's like wearing his full scuba
Yeah,
gear.
yeah.
And he comes out, and it's like a covert mission.
Yeah, incognito.
Incognito. Okay, so then that's where it gets crazy. I'm like coming out from the beach. It's like as if Call of Duty. It's like one of those night vision scenes. All right, I'm stop beating around the bush. All right, night vision scene. So I'm like stepping on pebbles and shit. I'm like, fuck,
Okay.
dude, there's like no one around. And I'm like going back to like the banquet area.
Yeah.
And then I'm like looking in. It's this like big ass, like just like a banquet hall, right?
Okay.
I'm looking in. I'm like, is she still here?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking around. I'm like, just like scoping out each fucking window.
Bruh.
I'm like, damn. I'm like trying to find her. And then I look in. I'm like, oh shit, she's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go in. I'm like trying to open it. It's locked, bro. Bro, I literally fucking broke in by like, no, I didn't actually break in.
Yeah.
I went in. I kept finding each fucking door.
Yeah.
Fucking like 5 doors.
Yeah.
I think 4th or 5th.
Oh, because
door.
it's a big banquet hall. There's multiple
yeah,
doors.
there's
You're trying to
multiple.
get inside. Oh, okay,
There was
okay.
one fucking door that was open.
Yeah.
I opened that, and I found my way like in like a bunch of multiple other rooms.
Right.
And I went into like the sofa she was at. And I was like, hey, wake up. Because like I got cock blocked, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure she still wanted some.
Yeah.
It was not like anything like fucking or anything.
Right,
you know?
right.
And then I hit her. I was like, hey, do you want to come back? Like, do you want to just like sleep with me?
Okay.
And she's like, huh? Oh, yeah. And she just like, I just took her back. And then found my way around again, like the fucking whole like
What?
reverse. We found her way, but now like I've gotten a hostage, rescued a hostage. Now I'm taking it back to like the place, the location, the rally point.
Right.
So took her back to the rally point, bro. And then the villa was a shared villa, so I had the living room, bro. Oh, no. And then the homies had like their rooms.
Okay.
My homie, like, we're like doing it. My homie comes out to like take a piss, and he's like, hey, let me join in on this.
What? Man, I'm gonna slap him. I'm like, you better get out of here with that.
And I was like, what the fuck?
I'm like,
I was like
man,
laughing. I was laughing mid-sex.
I'm gonna slap you. You better get out of here, man.
Bro, that was, I think the craziest part of that was just the beach scene.
Okay.
It just felt like Call of Duty. I
Out
was
of
like,
all the scenes.
bro, that was crazy. But yeah, man, I just felt like I wasn't able to like do it, but then I ended up being able, because like I was like, bro, how am I gonna pull this shit off?
Yo, sometimes I tell guys this all the time. When there's a will, there's a way. But at least you got to make the move. You got to try to make the move. Yeah, you never know.
Bro, like legit, I felt like a creeper at that point. Like that was borderline creeper.
It was, but here's the thing.
It was.
She was okay with it.
She was okay with it, and she was
okay with
waiting
it
for me.
Yeah, and you guys already had like the what do you call it? The chemistry happened beforehand.
Exactly.
You guys started making out. It wasn't the best makeout.
I think the worst part is if we were doing it and she completely forgot everything.
Yeah.
She
Oh
was
no,
like,
that's different. That's different.
That's
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
She remembered everything.
Yeah, but
So
that's
different
even
story.
better. Yeah, she
Yeah.
was down. Yeah,
she was down.
Yeah.
But then like it was just like crazy because it's like, how am I gonna plot this? I'm fucked up. I'm drunk. You're like, I have this big handicap. How am I gonna? I don't remember the way back. I'm like, what the fuck am I? Dude, it literally felt like an hour just to get to that fucking villa. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Drunk navigation.
I was drunk calculation. I was like,
Yeah.
what am I doing?
Oh,
But anyways, man,
hey,
that's
it worked,
the story.
It worked. Man. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right.
What's your story, bro? I
Okay,
feel like you
so-
got a better one, bro.
This was my first time doing pickup outside of America. I did pickup in America for about 3 to 4 years at this point.
Okay.
And I was in central London, UK. This was year 2016, 2017. I believe
Okay.
2016, 2017. And I was there before the year beforehand, but it was strictly for work, so I didn't get to do any pickup. But I ended up meeting this beautiful, beautiful Middle Eastern. She's like half Middle Eastern, half English. It's a redhead, blue eyes, beautiful girl. And
I love those.
yeah, she was
love
beautiful.
redheads.
So we started talking long distance because I left. It was only a short business trip. It was like 2-3 days. And we kept in touch for a whole year, okay? And then that's when I went back to UK again. And we had all these plans set up. Hey, we're going to go to the theater. We're going to go to this romantic place, blah, blah, blah. Her and I both bought tickets to all these places.
Yeah.
And this isn't a stranger. Like, we know each other. We met
Okay.
before. And on the day we were supposed to do all that, she fucking flakes on me straight up.
Shit.
And I was pissed because I already bought tickets to all this. I made all these
Dude,
reservations.
That's wild.
Yeah, I was pissed.
That's like you just lost your investments.
Yeah, I was pissed, right? And I remember it was like we argued until like 2 or 3 in the morning. Okay.
You guys were already dating, or
No.
like,
We just
haven't-
we were talking to each other long
okay.
distance, and we already met beforehand. We met
Yeah.
already, right? Started arguing, and eventually I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this chick. You know, I hung up. I'm like, this is kind of messed up, you know.
Yeah.
And that was my first day back to London. And I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm not going to let this girl ruin my vacation. This is my first night here. I'm not going to let her ruin it.
Yeah.
And this is like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go do something. Oh, wait, it's late. What's open? So I look at my phone. There's only one place open. It's a beautiful, beautiful rooftop restaurant called Duck and Waffle. It has one of the most incredible views of central London. One of the most incredible views. And it was expensive. And I'm just like, fuck it. I'm on vacation. You know, I'll drop some money. It's all good. Right? So I go. And even the hostess was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't allow you if you don't have a reservation. And I was like, oh, okay. And I like walked away defeated. And she's like, wait, hold on. Are you American? I'm like, yeah, I'm American. He's like, oh, are you here visiting? I say, yeah, I'm here visiting. I love this country. They're like, okay, come on in. So yeah. She was super nice. She was super nice about it. Yeah, just for that. She was super nice. Super
Dude,
super
the
nice.
American privilege, bro. That's wild.
Yeah. So I go in and I'm by myself. Okay, I'm literally by myself. Okay, I'm eating my feelings away. Okay, I'm literally
my
by
God.
myself. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm sitting down. I'm looking at this beautiful view, and I'm just thinking, you know what? It's okay. I'll treat myself. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation. It's all good. And out of nowhere, at the corner of my eye, I see a girl walk all the way around. Okay. She came with a group.
What?
Okay? She came with a guy and 2 other girls. Okay. But I see her leave her group and come all the way around, comes in front of me, sits herself down. She sat herself down in front of me, okay? And she goes, hey, I know you. I'm like, you know me? How do you know me? She said, yeah, you're from LA, right?
What?
I was like, yeah, I'm from LA, but how do you know me? She's like, yeah, you work at a nightclub.
Oh shit,
I go,
bro.
I go,
Wait,
yeah,
that was your previous bartending experience.
No. Okay, I go, yeah, I work at a nightclub, but where did we meet? I'm not.
Yeah.
I think you got the wrong guy. I'm not from this country. And she goes, yeah. You were at a Vogue fashion event. You worked there last year. And I go, oh no, that's not me. You got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. You know what she says? She says, oh well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm sitting there like,
Wait,
what do you mean?
And this is Eastern Europe?
This is in UK, Central London. This is in London. Okay, UK. Okay, and I'm going, what does that mean? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Like, what are you trying to get at, right? And she just goes, she's like, yeah. I just thought you looked familiar, and I just came over to talk to you. She's like, oh, am I intruding? Like, are you here with anyone? I'm like, no, I'm just here by myself. She goes, okay, can I join you?
What? Damn, dude.
I'm yo.
Wait, the UK girls don't invite themselves like that, right?
Okay, I look around like this. I'm literally looking around. I'm like,
are you getting
where's
punked?
the camera? Where is the fucking camera? And then I look at the group she's with. And they're just minding their own business. I thought maybe like they're like, oh hey, look, hey, look,
like laughing.
Hey, look what's going. Yeah, I thought maybe they start a commotion or something. No, they're just there eating dinner. And I'm sitting there going, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, that's wild.
I'm so confused, right? Remember, this is my first time in Europe. It's my first time in Europe. I was 23, 24, give or take.
And this is us after your plans got canceled.
Yes.
And you got ditched.
Yeah, I got fucking ditched.
Flaked on.
Dropped my ass, right?
Yeah.
So, and the funny thing was, before I went to Europe, I read all these stories about like these attractive women drugging foreigners and stealing their shit.
Yeah,
you know,
I would think that too.
So that's what I was thinking, right?
Wait.
So the whole time, you know how paranoid I was? When she was saying, the whole time I had my hand over my drink. as I'm talking to her. Because I'm so paranoid. I'm like, this girl, she's out to get me. There's no way this beautiful English girl pulls up on me and just starts spitting game at me. I'm like, what is going on?
That's crazy.
So that's how paranoid. And then here's the part that shocked me even more. This is not over, okay? Shocked me even more. She started running game on me the same way I would run game on a girl.
Girls, yeah.
I was like, she did it to the T. She did it perfectly.
And she brought you home.
So I was shook, right? So I'm thinking, yo, I must be getting punked, man. What is going on?
Dick.
So she starts gaming me, and it was so funny. So in pickup, we have this technique called qualifying. It's like an old school technique, but she's like asking me questions like, "Hey, you play Street Fighter?" I'm like, "Street Fighter?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm Asian, of course. We play video games." She's like, "Oh, okay, I'm just checking, because if you don't play Street Fighter, then I'm not gonna talk to you anymore." So I was just like, "Wait, is she
She's qualifying you?
What the fuck?
To see if you're good enough."
So she's gaming me,
dude.
So,
that's something I use too.
Yeah. So I started. I'm like, what? So the wheels are spinning in my head, and they. So
no,
remember,
but you know, girls do that nowadays.
Yeah.
Girls do that.
Yeah.
They know how to do that.
Yeah,
shit.
But this was back in the day, right? So I'm going, what the fuck is going on, right? So it gets even crazier. The group she was with, the guy stood up. Okay, the guy stood up. This was maybe like an hour into our conversation. Okay?
Yeah.
He gets up, walks to the girl, and I'll say her name. It's okay. She's a wonderful girl. Her name's Imani. Okay.
Okay.
The guy goes, "Hey, Imani, we're gonna go home now. Would you like me to call you an Uber? I'll call you an Uber home." You know what she says? She goes, "No, it's okay. I could call my own Uber home. I think I'm gonna stay here with Sebastian. That's okay with you, right?" She looks at me and goes, "That's okay with you, right?" And I'm going,
fuck?
I'm going, yeah. You can stay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with it. And you know, I wanted to, be cordial. I was like, "Oh, sir, what may I get your name? My name's Sebastian. What's your name?" He's like, "Oh, my name's blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Okay, how do you both know each other?" I want to make sure it isn't like a weird situation.
Yeah,
like, what if that's her husband? And, and she goes,
they're like swingers.
She goes, "Oh no, I'm her boss."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Oh, her boss?" And he goes, "Oh, she didn't tell you what we do?" I'm like, no, may I ask what you all do? Like, oh yeah, I work for Vogue magazine, and these are the models. Imani here is one of the models for Vogue magazine.
Oh shit.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm still confused out of my mind, right?
Yo, that's wild, dude.
So anyways, she literally tells her boss to leave. Okay,
Yeah.
literally, she's like, oh, I'm gonna stay. So they leave, whatever. They leave, and it's like 4 a.m. at this
Wait,
point.
is this the same model you talked about in the last video?
Same what?
The same model you talked about in the last video?
No, different one. This is my first girlfriend ever. This is my first girlfriend. This was in London. The other model I talked
shit.
about was in Taiwan. That's the Russian girl.
But she was also Vogue, or
Yeah.
Wait, you had 2 Vogue magazine chicks.
I got 3.
Model.
I have another one. We'll talk about that another time. So
Yo.
so
Okay. Wow. Fucking crazy. Dude.
okay, I'll show you the pictures later, okay? Just so
Holy
you know I'm not
shit.
lying, okay?
Yeah.
So anyways, so they leave, and I'm thinking there's no way this dude's gonna leave this. Like there's but they get up and leave, right? So it's like 4, almost 5 a.m. at this point, okay? And she looks at me and goes, "Hey, do you have any plans for the rest of the day?" And I said, "No." And then I found an opportunity, okay? My game kicked in. I'm like, all right, it's my turn to game now. You've been gaming me, now it's my turn to game, right? So let's say she's sitting here, and this is the view, okay, of the city. Beautiful view of central London, okay?
Okay.
So she's sitting next to me. She goes, "Hey, do you have plans for the rest of the day?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't. But I was gonna sit here and maybe we could watch the sunrise together."
What the fuck?
And I
said that to you.
I said that to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said that to her, and I reached out for her hand, and she started tearing.
What?
Yeah, she's just like, "You want to watch the sunrise together with me?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." And we just sat there and watched the sunrise together. And afterwards, in the middle of our romantic mornings on sunrise, the staff, they had to kick us out because they're like, "Hey, we're preparing to get ready to set up for breakfast. I'm sorry, but I'm going to politely ask you to leave." Like very British, right?
Yeah,
very
yeah.
polite.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, sure.
Wait, is this like a 24/7 like restaurant or something?
Look it up, Duck and Waffle. Okay, look it up, Duck and Waffle in
Okay.
central London, UK. Okay. So we go downstairs, and you know what she says? She goes, "Hey, where are you staying?" And I go, no way. No way. Ain't no way. She just asked me that. That's what I ask girls when I want to pull them. So she goes, "Where are you staying?" I'm like, "Oh, not far from here, like 10 minutes. I have an Airbnb." And she goes, "Hey, did I ever tell you what my favorite movie is?" I'm like, "Favorite movie?" I'm like, no, what is it?" She's like, "Oh, my favorite movie is Home Alone." And I go, "Why are you telling me this?" She's like, "Do you have a TV at your place?" So I go, yeah, I got a TV at my place. And she goes, "Yeah, let's go back to your place and watch Home Alone." And I go, "Bitch, you ain't watching Home Alone. That's for damn sure. I know exactly what you're doing. I know what you're trying to pull on me."
At this point, did you guys already make out?
No, we didn't even make out yet. We didn't even
Holy
make out yet. We
shit.
didn't make out yet, okay?
Dude, that's wild.
So, yeah, that's why I'm tripping, okay? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, I play it cool.
Does this happen a lot in UK? Like, do they?
No, it's not supposed to happen. Period. End of story. Doesn't matter what part of the world. Okay, maybe Brazil, but other than that, it's not supposed to happen. Period. End of story. Okay. So, okay. I don't want people to think, "Oh, I'm so good looking, or so whatever that girls pull up on me." No. This shocked me. Okay, this shocked me, and I'll tell you how much it shocked me in a bit. Okay, So I'm like, so I play it cool. I'm like, yeah, let's go back to my place, right? Yeah, let's go back. I'm playing it cool. So the moment she gets back, the moment she sets foot into my Airbnb, she goes, "Hey, where's your restroom? I'm gonna change it into something more comfortable." I'm like, "Yo, bitch, seriously? You're gonna use the most obvious line possible? That is the most obvious line." But I'm like, yeah, I play it cool. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. The bathroom's right there, right? This is how shocked I was.
Wait, she had a spare change of clothes or what?
Okay, this is how shocked I was. Before we get there, okay? This is how shocked I was.
Jesus Christ.
I was so paranoid that she was trying to rob me or kill me. You know what I did? At the Airbnb, I lifted up the whole bed, the whole fucking bed, right? And I got my passport, my wallet, all my important shit. I threw it under the bed because I'm thinking, yo, If this bitch is gonna rob me, I'm gonna make it fucking difficult for her. Okay, I'm gonna make it difficult for her, right?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make it real difficult because you gotta lift the whole fucking bed up, right?
Yeah.
So I threw all my important shit under the bed, right?
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
I would have done the same.
I'm so paranoid, right? So the moment she comes out, she actually ended up putting on more clothes. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't notice that at all. I was so caught up in my own mind. I literally walked up to her, grabbed her as hard as I could, and I fucking threw her on the bed. I just fucking threw her on the bed. And we just started. After that, we fucked like rabbits for like 2 weeks straight.
Fuck like rabbits.
For 2 weeks straight.
That's it.
Okay, because that's not the end of it. That's not the end of it. Okay, that's not the end of it. Check this out.
Oh my god.
She is valedictorian of King's College London. Okay?
Okay.
For those of you that aren't familiar with the UK, King's College London is like the second best school in London, right below Oxford. Okay? So she's valedictorian of her class. She's a model for Vogue magazine.
Why she ain't your wife right now?
Her dad is a billionaire. Okay?
Okay.
Her mom used to work for
bro.
Parliament.
What the fuck happened?
Her uncle is an ambassador for the United Nations, okay? Bro, I fucked that up so bad, bro.
Oh
right?
my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, she's
bro.
the one that got away. She's the one that got away. Yup. For the
Dude, you
longest, listen,
fucked
for
up,
3
man.
years, for 3 years, I never forgave myself for fucking that one up.
How long were you guys together?
Very short, like less than a year.
How'd you fuck it up?
Oh, that's a whole nother fucking crazy story, bro.
Oh my
that
God.
itself is a whole. We have to say that for another time.
That's another fucking
It's
day.
a whole,
dude.
yeah. It's a whole nother crazy story.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And we broke up on New Year's. Yeah, we broke up on
This
New Year's.
motherfucker.
It was a wild. Listen. Okay. She is from a really powerful and rich family, right? Billionaire dad. Mom used to work in Parliament. When we went out, she would pay for all my shit. And I would tell her, hey babe, listen, you know I'm supposed to do this for you, right? I'm supposed to do this for you. She's like, I know you're supposed to do this for me, but I love you.
Damn, dude.
I was like, yeah.
Damn,
I never forgave myself for fucking that one up until this day. I fucking, bro. Yeah.
You fucked up.
I fucked up. Yup. I fucked up.
That's a big L, man.
Biggest L I've ever taken in my life.
Fuck.
Biggest L. Yup.
All right, man. Well, dude, that is fucking crazy. I mean, like, you said like the story of you guys breaking up and you fucking up is a whole nother story.
Whole nother story.
All right, we will leave it to like the commenters. Like, if you guys want to comment to see Sebastian's story, like how he fucked it up. I'm curious to hear that shit, man.
Yeah.
But like, we're gonna wrap it up here because like that was wild, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, thanks for coming on, bro. I think that was like the
course.
last of these series. If you guys want to check out like the other videos, we did have Sebastian talk about like his experience dating like non-Asians. Another experience where it was like, man, I don't even remember. What was the other one?
Just the overall dating market. Yeah.
Overall, dating 10 years compared to now.
Yeah. Dating for Asian men, etc.
If you guys do want to check out Sebastian, or if you're interested in his courses, you fuck with his vibe, I'll put a link below, and then I'll have like a subtitle. And then we will see you guys next time. Thanks again, Sebastian, for coming on. Of course.
Thank you. Of course.
Like this video if you guys like this, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.